see. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel again. My name is Brenda Demers Ekatama. If you're joining in for the very first time, so you are so welcome. And I have one of my great sisters that I met on YouTube, and now she's like my very own little sister. We chat every day, and she texts me sometimes in the middle of the night, not knowing that it's nighttime my side. But Sarah is an amazing girl. I have grown to love her. I love what she's doing in her community back in Uganda. So just a quick background. So I'm Brenda Demers. I'm from Uganda originally. I live in the United States now. Sarah is my great friend. She's Ugandan. She's moved around as well. She's lived in UAE for a little bit, and then she moved back to Uganda, and she's been doing amazing projects. So I wanted to chat with her today. One of my older videos that I did with Sarah. Hi guys who are joining in. I did a video with her maybe a few weeks ago, and I had so many people emailing me asking how to send help and all that stuff. So the video was really great. So Sarah, they love what you're doing. And I thought we would do another video catching up to see how your projects are going so far. What are the challenges you're facing? And then we could also talk about teenager pregnancies, teenager motherhood. Because last time we were on my show, on my video, we talked about that. And I told you if you could find out, if you could have some time to meet with those people, with those young mothers, and see how they are doing, how we can help them out, what are the challenges they meet every day in life. And so you sent me pictures. I had to cover their faces for privacy reasons, but it's on the thumbnail. So Sarah, how have you been? And now she looks frozen. Of course,
Thank you so much. I have been fine. I have been doing great. Everything is okay. We're in the village. I'm from Uganda, Ginger, to be specific. And yeah, thank you so much for inviting me here. I'm so glad that I'm here again. Yeah, I have been texting. I just text like, hey, how are you? I want something. Can you help me here? Can you? I don't.
I know, it's fine, Sarah. It's fine.
Yeah. So we have been talking a lot.
Oh man, Ugandan internet is funny.
Been talking, and yes, I have been. Thank you so much. I don't know how much. Yeah, thank you so much for helping me around. For you have been talking to people, you have been sharing my videos, you have been sharing my work, and so many people have come in from you, those who are not even from YouTube, but people just Brenda sent me this video, and I'm just thank you so much for supporting. And this as you said, we are going to talk about so many projects that I'm having. I have a school, I have a garden, I have been supporting around to build houses, and I have a house that I've already built, but they need the roofing, and then these teenage pregnancies. They have so many girls like me who have kids and they're struggling. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Guys, sorry, Ugandan internet, it's a struggle. So if you see Sarah breaking up here and there, it's not her phone, it's just the internet connection back home. But thank you guys who have joined us. I see Carol, so let me just give a quick shout out to people who are watching us. We have Elizabeth Nagasha, she's also a YouTuber. Thanks for joining us. We have Caroline Mylers, thanks for joining us. We have Eunice Tess, thanks for joining us. We have Kim Yuji, that's our brother, thanks for joining us. We have the Eddie Gang, thanks for joining. Let's see, who else do we have? Yeah, so guys, thanks for joining in. Please tell us where you're watching from if you're okay with that. But so we're just gonna go ahead and catch up with Sarah on. So Sarah, how have your projects been going so far? I know you've been building. Well, so just a brief background about Sarah. So Sarah has been doing all this community work, just using her YouTube money, not even YouTube paying her any money for her videos yet, but from people on YouTube supporting her projects. People from around the world have been sending her money to help with building. Like she recently built. If you want, you can visit her channel. She's been posting all these videos of her work that she's been doing. So visit her channel if you haven't been there yet at SALLATOURIST. But she recently finished a house of her granddad, and then her other villager. There's another older lady in her village that had never ever seen slept in a, like a house that has iron sheets. So, and she was in a miserable condition. So Sarah used with her supporters, with her fans, and her on YouTube, have been able to contribute money, and she's been building those houses for the people in her community. So I think that's really noble. To me, she's a hero to just take on such projects and just do them. She also has, her mom has been teaching like orphans in her community, just like orphan kids or even kids from teenager moms who cannot take care of the kids. So the mom started like a small school around their house to educate, at least to give these kids the basics, like to learn ABC, or just to keep them in a small group whereby they can learn different things other than being on the street. So that's her recent project that she's been working on with her mom. So I want to thank you all people who are supporting these projects. Thank you so much on behalf of Sarah, and also on behalf of any other supporters out there who are supporting her. So Sarah, how have been the challenges so far that you're finding in the community as you're trying to help?
I don't. Maybe it's my network or what. I'm just hearing here and there. Am I loud enough? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
You can,
Yes.
Okay. So, where should I start? Like, which one should I start with? Is it the school?
So you
is
can
it the
start
garden,
with
or is the teen girls?
You can start with the houses that you've been building for the older people in your village. How has that been for you? What has that experience been?
It have been great. It have been a pleasure. I'm so glad and grateful. I'm happy that I'm doing this, that we are coming together as world at all, not only our village but the world that all everyone is coming in to support, and they are loving what I'm doing. I finished my grandpa's house. I just maybe that vlog when I was finishing my grandpa's house. So we
Yes.
finished that. He's very clean, he's okay, he's good, he's well, he has everything, and he sleeps in a clean environment. I'm just grateful of that. And then we went down to the Miss Margaret's house. We also completed that one. She's okay. She's now fine. Today I checked on her.
Okay.
I went to put the steps on her house because she'd not had that. So that was good. I found her. She's really grateful, happy, and always praying for everyone who watches, comments, shares, and donated. He's always grateful. And we are soon going to any other family. They have built this house, but they have a little bit of the iron sheets and the timber. They have tree for the timber, but they don't have the nails and money for roofing,
Okay.
and some iron sheets are needed. So that will be my next project, if for building for the elderly people.
Okay.
But I'm expecting maybe next week or. But yeah, it's been really good, and yeah, I'm seeing the change in my community. I'm seeing the connectivity where people have, in each and every society there's these people, I don't love whom, I don't love such and such, this one annoyed me, just like that, and I don't want to talk to such and such people. But I'm just seeing it that right now everyone is coming together, everyone is working together with us. And some elder people, they are coming, thank you so much, you're making this village to look very organized. It was organized before, but you're making it at least to be a little bit different. Yeah, I'm teaching other youth in my village to be kind, loving, respectful. Just yeah. So it have been a really good thing. So many people are gaining in it. Just like my grandpas, right now, like have like two boys that he who keeps him, in that house, because it's big, it's
Yeah.
clean, and yeah, they can find somewhere where to keep him. Like when he's sick, they can check on him. When maybe he wants something, or cleaning, washing the dishes, they can help him around. But the other last time, no one was there. So right now that we are providing something for even those kids who never had a place to sleep in, yeah, so which is good. And for the elderly lady right now, she have grandkids. I know with the time those girls will be bringing their kids there, and right now they have a room where they can sit, play around, have fun with their grandma. Cause how, like, someone to miss your grandma's joy, the love, the care. Grandmas, how they act. It's
Yes,
really
they they
beautiful.
they
So
love
yeah, I know these
children.
kids
Yeah,
will also be enjoying. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
Even
That's
the son
amazing,
right now, he's
Sarah.
okay. He's in a
Oh
big house.
yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah. I saw
yeah,
you finishing that house. That was beautiful, Sarah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
yeah.
your
So from
internet.
there, right now we have, yeah, right now, what?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So after that, yeah. After that, then we are starting the school, because the school was done to be there, but I don't want to disorganize things, and I don't want to leave unfinished things behind. Because sometimes you might get light, or something might just get stuck. Yeah, so I just want to finish a project per project, per project per project. So right now I finished that Miss Margaret's house. Right now I'm building these 2 rooms
For the
classroom,
school,
and I
yeah.
organize the classroom to be at least organized. The kids will be stable, as I'll be working to the garden, because the garden doesn't take my whole day. Yeah, and the garden will be helping, and this is the season. We are soon starting to plant. So yeah. So
Okay.
garden and the school, they will be going together. And then maybe after the school, then I'll go and check the other lady's house and see how we can help her. Yeah.
The projects are not ending, Sarah. It's like a project after project after project. Yes, but that's a blessing. Um, Okay, so let's talk about anyway. Thanks so much for what you're doing, Sarah. And it's not that somebody, hi, Mr. Masingos. It's not like it's you don't just wake up and decide to be who Sarah is, you know. So it takes passion, it takes love for other people. So and that's what I think what you're doing is just a calling for you. So you're doing an amazing job. And I'm so glad people are supporting you. So you're not just doing this by yourself. I remember your first story when you told me that you used to, when you had gone to Dubai to work, every money that you would make, you would just send it to people. Whoever would text you saying, Sarah, Selena sent it. Like, I don't have money. You'd just send them money. And then by the end of the month, you had no salary left. You remember that story, Sarah?
Yeah, that's not here. Well, I think my network, yeah,
Yeah, your
I'm in the
network.
village. That's the struggle. My network is not clear today. I don't know why.
Shame.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
network is not clear. but I don't know how. Maybe is it okay when I change the position?
Yeah, maybe try and we see.
Should I try to change the position?
Yes, try.
Okay, be talking as I figure out where I'm going to
Where a
stay.
nice spot is. Okay. So
Yesterday we were here and the network.
yeah, she's trying to
And it's starting train. That's why the network is becoming.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
starting
I'm
to
trying to
rain.
find
That
a way
might be.
how to.
Hi guys, thanks for joining in. So Sarah's trying to find a better position for her internet there. I hope she doesn't climb a tree, but the audio is okay. We shall just concentrate on that for the meantime. Yes, the audio is actually very okay. It's the video that is not that good. But so yes, let's see. Where did Mr. Musinguzi say here? She should start an NGO. Yes, I agree. I agree. So let's say the audio is great. Hi. Oh, hi, my girlfriend. Hi, Jerry. Oh yeah, if you guys want to go work out, get set, find the poker. Find the poker. She'll work your butt off. She's the queen to Zumba in Uganda. I call her. See, Atamba Isaac Mambi, she does a good job to give out to the community. That's so nice. Thanks, Atamba, for tuning in. Hi, Liz. Hello. Hoping here and here on Nab's stream. Oh, I didn't know Nabs was still going. Hi, Nabs. Okay, let's see. Thanks, guys, for joining. Sarah, who's crying in the background there?
Wait.
Sarah, there's somebody crying. Hi, Shazo. Thank you. Oh my gosh, look who's here. I'm all ladies from Uganda. Hi, Ellie. It's nice when you see your family actually watching these things. So I have family here. I have Ellie. I have Atamba Isaac. Anyway, everybody's family here. So this is also my YouTube family. So all these guys who are tuned in are my family indeed. So as Sarah tries to figure out her internet, so I wanted to talk about mostly today. I wanted us to talk about her challenges as a teenager mom. So she'll share with us her story as a teenager mom. What were her challenges? What did community think of her? Society? What could we do to change society's reaction to some of these things? Does community kind of end up hurting the girls in the end with their expectations? How can we improve support for these people? How can we, like, being a teenager mom does not mean that's the end of life. So we're going to be talking about these things and to see how to see what they're going through, because Sarah has met with a group of teenager moms. She sent me some pictures if you're just joining in, and so she had a conversation with them to see how could they be helped. What is the situation for them right now with their babies? Sometimes most teenagers will abort, they get rid of the baby, and I think that's also because of so many different reasons. One, they can't take care of the baby. Their baby daddy is not in the picture anymore. They're scared of their parents, what's going to be the reaction from their parents or from even the society around them, the village. So all these things, some teenage moms end up ending their lives. So it is an emotional topic to some extent, but how can we change society's, expectations or how can we help these young girls? So Sarah, so how was your experience? Tell us more about when you shared with us before you had your baby, who is now, how old is she now? Is she 5? Sarah?
She's 7.
She's 7. So how old were you when
She's
you
7.
Yeah, how old were you when you had her?
I was 17.
So what was that experience like for
17. When
you?
I reached 18, I yeah, 17.
How was that
Yeah,
experience for
yeah.
you? What came to your mind when you found out that you were pregnant, first of all?
Um, Honestly, it was crazy. When I found out, I was at school,
Mm-hmm.
and like that period they wanted to go, schools, they take you to for the checkups before going in and after leaving the school. So with that
Yeah.
time, I remember they say they are going to check us, and I knew I had missed my periods before,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to try to ask around, would this what will happen, because they found knew that will be coming, and then they come,
Yeah.
so you know workers around there here, so I'm trying to sorry about that. So I had to go home and skip that week, so that they can't find me, because I wasn't sure. I did not had any signs or what, no vomiting, no pressure, no anything, I was just normal, but I wasn't in my periods. And then I somehow at some point I saw something, and I was like, I'm safe now. So I went back to school. I was there feeling uncomfortable. By then, like I started to see something that it's not right, and I
Yeah.
had to go home. And I told mom. I remember calling her mom. Like at school, I tried to forge a story there,
Yeah.
and she was like, "No, it's okay. If you're sick, just go to your auntie. No worries." God, I couldn't go home.
Yeah.
Go home. Then I went and talked to the boyfriend. He was like, Sarah, this is not right. We are all young. We can't do this. And I'm like, then what can we do? She talked to her parent, and then her parent was like, no, 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 it's fine. I'll keep you. It's okay. Don't worry. By then, telling my mom, it was a tug of war.
Right.
I called. I remember I took like 3 weeks thinking, trying I remember I was there trying to rehearsal. Hey mom, you know what? I'm not going back to school. And like they tried to pose me questions, and they ask why, like they were trying to find me ways for that. When I called her,
Yeah.
she got a pressure. She said, I'm no longer your mom, that big words. She was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't want to see you. Don't ever call me, even if you're what or what. I don't want to hear anything, you know. It was really hard. And yeah, she never called. But when I was about, but yeah, she could call around the neighbors, how is her, but I could not know that she was calling, So, but she could really want to know how am I feeling, how is everything. So, my whole period of pregnancy, my mom was not there. So let me first try to keep these people. Kim, I'm on a live, please. Thank you.
Obviously, I'm organizing these people, please. You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, so we tried. She, these people, they are making me run crazy. That's why it's not good to do live when people are working.
Yeah, I know, I know, I
But this
know.
is the only spoil that yeah. So in my her pregnancy, my mom was not there, but he would sneak around, check on me, see if I'm okay. So when I was giving birth, she came to the hospital, but still mad at me. It was a really tough situation. The family that I was living in, they were not well off. I had to be there. I was pregnant. I couldn't even afford. When you're pregnant, you start wanting to eat things that you can't afford, like meat,
Right. Yeah, your
fish,
cravings. Yeah,
eggs.
they call them cravings.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
like, how can you wake up early and say, someone, I want to eat fish, when you know even getting a tomato to make only tomato soup is a problem?
There's to make tomato soup.
Honestly.
Yeah, yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah. So, after that, when my baby turned 6 months, I remember my mom called me and she was like, Sarah, I want to go back to school, to a technical school. I was very happy. She took me, but still I was struggling because I can't afford the transport to go there. She just gave me fees, but transport, food, feeding the baby, because she wasn't also well off. And I failed. Like I failed that class, so I failed not I failed the test, the exams, but I failed to go to manage these things. So I decided to go to Dubai. That's when the Dubai issue came in. It was first South Africa, and then they throw me away because I have a kid. Then I just jumped in that Dubai thing, and then I went to Dubai. So when I look back, I just feel these kids how tough the situation might be, because for me, I lived in that tough situation for 1 year and a half, and it was hell. Honestly, it was hell. So when I see these kids struggling, and as I was moving around to different people, I could hear like these kids. I could hear to the grandmas, my child left here, the baby, she ran away. All the kids are the ones suffering, taking care of the kids. When the men they are not around, even if they are around, they also doesn't have much because they never finished education. They just when they found that they are pregnant, they just got married and started their life. So I saw these kids, they were struggling, and yeah, I came up with a suggestion that we could help them, because these kids that we are teaching, their moms that
The teenager
they are the
moms,
teens that
yes.
doesn't have. Yeah.
Wow.
Some they went to Kampala, they just left the kids here. So yeah. So right now we want to call these ladies together so that we can have a team and they can feel welcomed, where we can motivate them, show them love, and show that this is not the end of the world. They can still
Yes.
change to good citizens, healthy, just like that. So yeah, and maybe if we can come together as we have been coming together, we can form up maybe a group where we can start doing something together. Because honestly, right now, tailoring or teaching each lady how to cook a cake or what, I have seen this doesn't work. Because so many
Okay.
people do that. They come with a project, they teach ladies how to do sewing, how to do art and stuffs, but they end up like they just know the skills, but they don't know how to use it. They don't have the materials, they don't have the market to sell their products. Yeah.
So, okay. So,
Yeah.
wow. Thank you for sharing, Sarah. That's very personal. So, I want to say thank you so much for actually sharing this with us. I'm sure it's encouraging to other young teenagers out there. There's so many people that I actually know that had their first, like especially women, like had their first babies when they were teenagers. So I'm sure most of them can relate to what you were going through. I think as parents, that I'm a parent now, I just like, as you were talking, I put myself in those shoes. And as a parent, what would I do now after hearing this story, after hearing Sarah's story? What would I do if my daughter, for example, I have boys, that's it, I'm done. But let's say if I had a girl, I actually had a niece who I call my daughter. So she also went through the same situation. So, but how did I treat her then? And maybe like just knowing your story right now, hearing what you went through, what would I have done different to make her feel comfortable, to make her feel loved, to teach her that this is not the end of the world? Because I know like society can be very judgmental and that can also kill you mentally. But I'm so glad you pulled out of that, Sarah, and like they say, when the world gives you lemons, you squeeze lemonade. You make lemonade. So that's what you did. You saw your situation and you decided to
Yeah.
look for other opportunities. You went to Dubai, tried to make yourself get out of that situation. So, and I think that's what we can do for those young girls. I mean, they're mothers, but they're young girls still. So somebody having that support, like that group that is supporting them, that is encouraging them, that even just talking to them, I think that will be very, very helpful, telling them that it's not the end of the world. You're still worth millions of dollars or pounds. You're worth a lot. So not for them to look at themselves as worthless, as outcasts in society. So this is what we're going to try to come up with ways of how we can make these girls feel back to themselves, even be better, be stronger, great women. So let's see what people are saying. Great group. Sometimes the girls just need someone to talk to. Exactly, sister to sister. That's what I was just talking about. You can teach them the life skills to show them life goes on. Yes, I agree. I agree. So this is, and the good thing with when Sarah was talking to me about her experience, I said, Sarah, you're the best person to relate that they will relate to in that village. They will know that Sarah has gone through what we went through. So now you're being like their role model, and this also helps them and also helps you, Sarah. So it helps you now to know that I have people who are watching, watching every step that I do. So now you're in a tight position, So they're looking at you, they see you as their role model. They're saying Sarah in the village, she was like us, but she went ahead to be a great person. She's doing all these amazing things for the community. So they will start saying, I want to be like Sarah. I want to be like Sarah. So how can we help you to keep motivating them, to uplift them? So it's what we're going to come up with, a special group of people. You guys will need your support. If you have any ideas, please send them to us. I have some friends of mine who they have a group called Zimba Women. Zimba Women pretty much is a group that actually a friend of mine, the co-founder, is going to be visiting me tonight. I wish she was here today. She would talk about this. But they help young girls like those in different ways, in teaching them some life skills. But I think I'll be talking with her. Sarah will be on the call together when she gets here. She's going to be visiting me for a bit. So we'll come up with some ideas with her, because I know she's dealt with so many girls like that, and she knows things that could help them. But in the meantime, you guys can also give us your suggestion. Girls can emerge stronger with right guidance, counseling, and training. I agree. Let's see. Hi, this is Africa. Hello, my people. Yes, I appreciate dear sister. Guys, share the live. Yes, please share, like. Visit Sarah's channel if you haven't yet. We need to support each other here. We need to come up with ways of how we can make our societies get better, like how we can uplift other people. So Sarah, when you were talking to these girls, first of all, what challenges? Because I don't want to assume that your challenges are their challenges. So what are they going through? What did they share with you? I remember you sitting down. How many are they? How many did you sit with?
20.
20. That's right. Yeah.
They are
So
20 and they, yeah.
okay. So what challenges did they say they're
So,
facing right now?
When we went, we have so far I have sat 2 times.
Yes.
And yeah, I went to listen to each and everyone, and their main issue was being unemployed, uneducated, and yeah, the self-esteem, they
Yeah.
can't talk, they can't, even if you tell someone to just maybe when she's funny, but when you just call someone, please can you say something, they'll just shy away, which is not really good.
No, that's
But
bad.
when
Yeah.
you come one-on-one, they come up to open up their yeah. So right now what we are going to fight is to be unemployed. Like if we can fix that, and there to at least to show them that they are loved, that they are cared to, that they are good citizens, that they did that mistake, but they won't remain there because they did that mistake. They have to move on and start a new life, because I started that. Right now I'm living a different life. Right now
Mm-hmm.
my mom doesn't complain. She is even happy that I have my daughter, because my daughter right now, she can do anything for her, So yeah, that's different. And I don't, if event con, I would have been inviting people, counselors, people to
Yeah.
come and talk to them and just teach them, and to just have fun as a community, not feel bored, always wake up early in the morning, go the garden, come back, poop, run here, run there, go at sleep, just like that. At least have a where we can have a community together. We go see it, have fun, enjoy, because they were
Mm-hmm.
kids. They still want to dance, to play, to sing music, but they can't do that when they have this heavy load on their head.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. I agree.
so that's
I
what they
agree.
really want.
Yeah, I think, yes, I was just going to say this. Sister to sister, you are just reading my mind.
So
Once time a week, meet with the group, break bread with them, meaning provide a meal, create small incentives. So they will be encouraged to come back. Some of them even need to know how to care for a child. I totally agree. So sister to sister is just saying what I was going. Sarah, who is crying in the background?
you know, for my neighbor, the kids had took her away. But yeah, right now my mom is taking him away. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. So
they just want to be nearby me. So right now I'm on live. Everyone would just want to be around. Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
oh,
my mom have took
they
him
could
away,
come in
and
and
yeah,
say
he'll be
hello. They could
quiet.
come in and say hello. Sorry, babes. Thanks, Sarah. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine, like Elise. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
I think what sister to sister was just saying. So Sarah, if we can, first of all, I can see like five things that we could do for them. We're going to have to find time to see if we can just meet as a group. I don't know where they'll be meeting from. Maybe mommy might help us. Or if they can all meet like at your place, like once a week, or you guys can find like another place where they're all comfortable meeting for like a cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like having tea together, like, and then talk about how has your week been, or it might not be once a week, that might not be possible, but maybe once a month, whereby they're able to get together and talk about share life experiences, like share how everybody has been, like then what is if they start projects and maybe be like checking on how you're doing with your project. So think even just like somebody to talk to them, somebody to just encourage them, somebody to listen to them. So that might be a very, very big help for them. And then eventually they'll start coming out, like sharing freely, and not being shy. But it's just somebody to encourage them. So if we can find a way for somebody to meet with them, we can find, once COVID is done, we can find people from different groups to even volunteer to come and have a meeting with them, and share some ideas
Yeah.
with them. Yeah, things that they can do maybe from their house. Even they can. I remember my mom. My mom used to head. She was like, I don't remember. Maybe Ellie can remind me. But She used to head a women's group in the village. She was like a women person. So like,
Yeah.
and every week they had like a chivina, like I don't know how you call that. It's not like an organization, but it's like a group of women that she was heading in the
Yeah.
whole
It's
village.
yeah. Mm.
Yes. And so she came up with like ideas for them where they would every once a month they would all meet, and it was a must like to meet. It was like kind of like the rules. So, and that means that then they will talk about hygiene, like how to stay clean in your home. They would talk about different things that they're lacking in their house. They would get like house visits, like whereby like this week they will go visit Sarah's house and then see how clean you are. oh, see how you're doing. And then the group would figure out that, okay, Sarah needs plates. I'm just using like examples. And then the whole group would say, okay, we're going to work towards Sarah getting plates, like nice plates for her house. So those are like some kind, I think they were so good. Like if they were so good and encouraging for most women. Some women were going through like abuses at
Give
home.
me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm coming.
Okay. Let me see. Let's see if I can mute Sarah for a second. Yeah, so I just muted her because I think she's going through some kid was crying. So but yeah, so like that group used to pretty much like tell, like encourage people. They would have like maybe a nurse or a health person come in to help the women, like tell them different things that they could do to avoid like some diseases at home, like UTI, like those things. How to take care of themselves, how to take care of their daughters, like how to teach young girls how to use sanitary towels, like pads. So those things are great community initiatives, and I think we could actually start something like this for Sarah's village as well. You guys are sharing some great content here, so I'm just gonna read quickly as we wait for Sarah. Once the school is built, you can provide a space to meet, no pun intended, but it will be a sister to sister talk. Yes. Yeah. Sarah, I am just wondering if you discuss sex education, especially dangers of having unprotected sex, especially the likelihood of getting STDs, including HIV. Absolutely, I agree. And once we start like these projects, like these groups, if they form like a community group for just those women, we can even get somebody who's trained, like a medical person, to come in and talk to these people about these, exactly what you just wrote, 80s girl. So they can be educated, they can be, because that way they know even how to take care of a baby, things, because they're also babies. I mean, when you're 16, 17, honestly, you are still a baby. So, all right, Sarah is back. Sarah, are you okay? I'm in her again for a bit. Yeah, so I think that's great. We're going to try and figure out how to start this project. So you guys keep your ideas coming. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Sarah. You can reach out to any of us. We'll be able to have these ideas implemented. Sarah, what are you laughing about? Sarah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Things have catch me up. And yes.
Yeah. So we're having people suggesting different things. We can hear you, Sarah. We can hear you. Let's see here. Did you discuss these topics in the group of girls?
Things have come up. I had to go and try to fix stuff because the kids was crying in the background, and I'm just in front, and we have the home here. Kids are here. There are people working on the school projects, and I'm just doing a live here. And this is the only place that I can sit in and feel comfortable. Yeah. And even the network. So everyone is just distracted, so yeah, but I'm trying to focus, and yeah, right now I'm safe. They have been watching the kid, that's why he was crying heavily, so, and the mom right now is breastfeeding him, so I think that problem have been solved. Yeah.
Problem solved. Yes.
The struck.
The kid doesn't want to take a shower. Hey, if the water is cold, that would be me. I'll be crying left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Sarah, so when you were talking to
you have been taking shower.
Yeah. So okay, so back to what we're talking about. Yes, I agree. 80s girl. Yes, most of these girls are young and ignorant as well. Absolutely, I agree. So Sarah, when you were talking to them, what did you see was like what is needed like right away apart from unemployment? What do you think they can actually do? What kind of work can they do? Like, so because I'm thinking, what do they do right now? Some of them, anyways.
Right now, they just wake up early in the morning, go to the garden, come back, give the kids food, cook food, and sleep. Yeah, no one is
Hmm. Ah, Sarah, your internet.
is working.
Hmm. Sarah. Um, Sarah's internet is acting up. But I was just going to say, if any of you guys wants to join us in the studio and share different ways, if you've had like the same experience or you want to share your own, yes, like what you think could work, could help out, please let me know and I will share the link right here, and you guys could join us in the studio. In the meantime, Sarah is frozen on the screen, but I agree we can definitely help these girls, mostly just by empowering them, just mostly by improving on their self-esteem. So I think Sarah will come back, so that's fine. But and this is not just in Africa. Like I feel like this is a global challenge for most teenage girls. Even like in the U.S., most teen girls will feel the same. You know, you feel some kind of disappointment. Maybe you disappointed your parents. Maybe you disappointed people who know you around you. But how? But I think like developed countries have different organizations that actually come in and empower these girls. Even like easily, you know, take care of the babies. They can easily access care for the children. But I think in undeveloped countries, it becomes a very, very big challenge. So Sister to Sister is saying here, let's see, the farm project will be great help for them and the village to prepare the garden takes hands. So it is an activity they can do. Yes. So I think we're gonna have when Sarah, I talk with Sarah every day. So we're gonna see how um, if the garden is bigger, if it's because they already also have their own gardens, I think, like smaller plots of land in their own homes that they work on that, so that they could have food for their own families. But like a community garden is something different, whereby they could all. It's another way of bringing them together. Like as they're harvesting, as they're planting, so they also start gaining like so much trust with each other, and so they create like this great friendship. You'd be surprised, like in Africa or in other places, you're there, but you're in the same village, but you're not really friends. So this is like another way to bring them together. Maybe the day of harvesting, they can harvest and cook a one meal together from there, from that place, from the school maybe, and sit and eat together, like a Thanksgiving kind of thing. So we'll ask Sarah how all these projects would, like how effectively we can do that. And we've been talking about, so many people have asked us how they could help. Like every time Sarah's doing a live, most people who are not from Uganda or from Africa are asking Sarah, how can we donate? How can we help? Some people have used mobile money to send her money, but it's not like a convenient thing for most other countries. Like in the US, most people in the US don't know about mobile money stuff. So it's hard. You have to download this app or not. So we're coming up with an idea of GoFundMe, which we'll create, and we're gonna have Sarah has 4 people that she trusts that are going to be part of this group of that committee with GoFundMe. And so if anybody wants to reach out or to help in any way, you can just go to that GoFundMe link and you're able to donate whatever. It could be $2, it could be $5, it could be £2, it could be, but this is mostly for people who are abroad, people who are outside Africa, for example, who would love to reach out. So it's an easy way. And I know GoFundMe is not, you can't start a GoFundMe campaign when you're in Uganda, but that's why she has friends like us, like people that she has, like 4 people that she has trusted. I'll be setting up the GoFundMe account for her. And I'll have 4 people on that account, including Sarah, that will be monitoring. And if any of you guys want to, the link, I can always share the link, and you can, it's very transparent. You can see who's donated. People might stay anonymous, but at least you'd see the help that is coming in for Sarah. So when she's doing these projects, you guys know that she's getting help, or you know she's getting low on these funds, and you can also encourage other people to donate to her causes by just sending them the link. So I don't know if Sarah is joining us again. Let's see. What happened? What can I do? All right, go back to the link. She's asking me what happened on phone. All right. So let's see. The farm project, sister to sister, first initial basket for the group. I will donate the first. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Leslie. Thank you so much. Yes. I think today I'll sit down and try to finalize. I wanted to talk all these things with Sarah. So let's see. When she's around, let me send her the link again and see if she can try to come in. But I wanted to say these things when she's also on the call. So let's see if we can wait. But I think this is a great initiative, mostly for the younger moms. That has to be tough, you know. So let's see. Sarah, he is joining. But if you guys have any other comments, any sharings, please feel free to put them in the comment here. I'm taking notes. So I have a tiny book that I'm writing all your reach out to Sarah on Monday. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Sounds really good. Thank you, sister to sister. Thank you so much. We appreciate, and you've been very, very helpful. I remember after my live, you asked how you could donate, and you called me. We had a conversation, and you've been an amazing supporter. So we really appreciate you. So thank you so much. All right, so Sarah is here again. Sarah, are you there? Sarah? Okay, let's see. Sarah, can you hear me? All right, but guys, so yeah, if you want to reach out with any support, yeah, there she is. Hey, Sarah. Man, the internet is terrible today. But so otherwise, yeah, Sarah has been doing amazing work. There you are, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
No, my network is not clear. My network I failed today.
It was not good today. Shame.
Oh.
I can hear you, Sarah. What time is it? I think we're gonna have to end it
My
soon.
network I failed today.
But we can hear you, Sarah. We can hear you. Just keep talking.
Hello.
Sarah, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, Sarah, can you
Not
hear
really.
me?
Not really. I don't know what is. Yeah, now I can hear you. Can
Okay,
you hear
cool.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I think today the network is really bad.
But we can hear you, though. I can hear you.
Oh, okay, then that's really good. Yeah. I just went off. I don't know what I did not press anything, but just went off just like that.
Sorry, but it's
Yeah.
okay. So, yeah, we were just chatting
Yeah.
about how you think. So, the women want like employment. So what they do right now is just wake up, go to the gardens, and then come back, and that's it. Um, so they need like a source of income.
Yeah.
Do they? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I can hear you.
hello?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the yeah, that's what they do. Like I like all of them that who were there, they never worked because from school they just get pregnant and then motherhood, then nothing. Yeah. So everyone is just sitting at home waiting for their men to come with something, and their men they are also not working. Some of the men are motorcycle riders, some they just cut sugarcane, some they make bricks. Yeah, and that's
Mm.
like you can't feed the kids, pay fees, buy clothes, and be healthy. Love yourself when you're doing such jobs here. Yeah, then it's
Mm-hmm.
maybe for part time. On yeah.
Yeah. So that's so Sarah, so if you're like putting yourself in their shoes, what is the immediate thing that you think would help them right away?
I don't hear the question, but I think the thing that these ladies need right now is to first love themselves, to first know
Mm-hmm.
that they are responsible, to first know to just have that confidence, that love back. Then maybe yeah, we can start from there. They will be hearing what they want to do, what they need in life, what are their expectations. Yeah, but at first we need to talk to them, and yeah, just bring them to the level of working. Because when you give someone a job when he's depressed, when they are stressed, they can't really do anything.
So Sarah, how far are you from Ginger Town?
Huh?
How far is your village from Ginger Town? I'm trying to see if we bring in like actually people who are professional counselors, like if we can get like a professional counselor to talk to them, um, because sometimes they
It's a
might
bit
not.
far because
Okay.
It's a bit far because we are deep in the village. It's a bit far because in a taxi it can take you 15 minutes
Okay.
um, to reach there. Yeah, it
That's
can
not
take you
bad.
15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not bad. That's not bad. Oh yeah. So
yeah.
do you think inside the community, do you think they would be happy, they would be okay sharing with somebody in the community or somebody outside the community?
For somebody in the community, they may underlook them,
Mm-hmm.
they may
Mm-hmm.
underlook them, or but when someone new comes in and teaches you something, there's some difference. But
Yes.
still, people in the community will be assisting each and every. Maybe if you set it once in a week, someone in the village can come, but at least we need someone maybe
Yes.
from Ginger, from Iganga, someone from somehow different, someone new could come and tell them. And I'm just hoping maybe we can still do these lives as we are doing. We can call, we
Yeah.
can be in a Zoom meeting when they
Yes.
are around. Then we talk. Yeah, then we talk to them so
Yes.
that, yeah, even know that someone outside they are caring.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So let's just, the educational level of the girls is important to know. In order to start a business, you must know how to sustain it. That's true. That's true. Of course, most of them. All right. What level of school do you think they attended? Do you think they finished like high school or just primary, like most of them?
What?
What do you think they are like
I didn't
primary?
hear.
Do you think most of them are like primary dropouts or secondary dropouts?
I'm not hearing anything. I can see you're talking, but I can't, like,
Okay, Sarah, can you hear me now?
what was it?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Sarah, can you hear me? Man. Internet. Sorry, guys. The connection is really bad today. Um, Sarah, can you hear me? Uh, Yes, sister to sister. So that she's met with them twice so far, and the last time I talked to Sarah, they liked her. They were opening up to her. They told her their stories and how they're doing. So I think they're already seeing her, and because like these villages are small, so they already like once somebody starts doing something, the whole village gets to know. So all those girls already know Sarah now. So because of what she's doing in the village, and they're probably excited to see that she's even sitting with them. So I think there won't be a problem opening up to her. Sarah, can you hear me? Sarah? Sarah,
Hello?
can you hear me now? Sarah, can you hear me? Ah, there she goes. Yeah, so yeah, the internet is just bad. I'm so sorry, guys. If you're watching, do not, be cussing me out. It's just the internet and it's acting up. So um, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, and just in Africa, I believe anything can happen. Things that we can't control, right? I think some may not have gone past primary school. That's true. Who knows? So I wanted to see, like, well, I think it doesn't even matter, like, the level of education they attained at this point. It's just like they probably all have the same psychological problem right now that we could start with, that just to empower them. And sometimes, like, what do they say? Something like misery loves company. So they might start having these groups of like, hey, I this happened to me, that also happened to you. So we're like this bad people in the community, or everybody looks down on us. So I think if we start by building them up, empowering them, like you said, that will be a great step. And so we're just gonna have to look for somebody who can talk to them. So I was just trying to see who we know around Ginger, or who can actually take a trip. I'm looking at my friends that I know are professional counselors, to see if they can make a trip up there. So, but as Sarah left us here hanging because of her internet. So I don't know if I should close this live, but thank you guys for all the contributions. I'm taking notes, and I'll go back, rewatch this video and take more notes on this. If you have more ideas, please go down in the comments and leave us your comment, your suggestion, your opinion as well. So I know, yeah. So sometimes village news moves faster than the internet. That's true. That's true. But if you have any ideas, please send them to us. But like I said, I'll be reaching out with you guys. I'll be finishing up the GoFundMe page, and I'll be sending out to Sarah so that if any of you wants to help out in any way, she can always just send you the link, and we'll have a group of people who are monitoring the account. We're trying to take things step by step. So there's a lot happening that she's doing. So she needed some help with people to help her, like guide her in like running this campaign, running that project, running this project. So we'll see how that goes. But we're always open to your suggestions. So please check out what Sarah's doing. SALLATOURIST, check out her channel and see what she's doing. Help her, support her in whatever way you can. Let's see. So we have, hey, the Kumba guy, my friend from Zambia. How are you doing, brother? So we were just here talking with Sarah, but her internet was really bad, African problems. So, but I don't know if she'll come back. Let me just check my phone real quick to see if she's coming back. So let's see. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, I think Sarah's internet acted out, but thanks for joining us today. I wanted to keep it at tops 1 hour. Let's see who's coming in. Hi, Coach Remy. We're winding up here, but we had amazing discussions on how to help previous teenage moms. We talked about the challenges they're facing. And Sarah was able to meet. Sarah just went off because of her internet, but she was sharing, well, she's met with a group of 20 ladies that are still teenagers, really. They're maybe just joining the 20s, but when you look at the pictures, they're really young. So they're young, and they also have young ones. So, and most of them did not finish high school or secondary school. So we're trying to see how we could actually help them out. We're coming up with different ideas, and that's what we've just been talking about for the last 1 hour. So we're just going to see how to implement them. And we decided that the first main requirement or suggestion that we came up with was to at least see if we can get somebody to talk to these young girls, somebody to raise their self-esteem, somebody to encourage them, somebody maybe they might start opening up to see how we can build them up. We can start empowering them again. So that's what we're going to try to tackle. So that's pretty much what we've been talking about before you joined, Coach Remy. Share the live, please. Please, yes, please share the live, like the video, leave us any comments. I'll share Sarah's link as well in the description, her YouTube channel. You guys can go check out her amazing work that she's doing. You sure will great in the coming years. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Remy. Let's see, who else? Let's see, who is this? I think that's Nabs. I don't know. Now my internet is acting up, so I don't know what's happening. You see, this is not only in Africa. Hi, Nabs. Sorry, I ran off from your live, but I hope it was a great one. I was there for maybe 20 minutes, but thanks for what you're doing. Thanks for joining us as well. Have a great Saturday, Brendan. Remember, each one can teach one. Yes, I agree. Thank you, sister to sister, for all this for your support. You're so amazing. I can't tell you enough. Let's see, I'm just here trying to read other. Brenda Katamba, your show will be great in the coming years. Thank you, Coach Remy. Thank you. Why is my thing freezing now? My internet is supposed to be good. Yeah, but thank you, Coach Remy. Thank you. I hope so too. I love sharing, encouraging like people's experiences, and then see how we can encourage them, think ways we can empower each other, ways we can lift up somebody. So those are like the videos that I'm so passionate about, that I'll be doing, content that I'll probably be putting out to you guys, in addition to like workout videos or tips. But I look forward to connecting with so many people and like hearing their stories and how they can encourage somebody. Sometimes people are going through something and they think it's just them. But there are other people who are going through the same, and you don't know who you're going to uplift that day, or by just watching your video, by sharing out. I believe in sharing out is healing to me. So this is like what I love. Let's see. It was a great one. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in too. Thank you, Nabs. All these are content creators, guys. So if you're just seeing the names for the first time, look the channels up. Nabs talks about travel content, travel in Africa. So I'm trying to get her to come to the US to visit me at some point, so I can take her around and also brag that I'm taking her to New York or somewhere. So you can check her out as well. Her channel. Have a great weekend, Brenda. Thank you for your time. Thank you, 80s Girl. 80s Girl is a Ugandan, but in Canada. I love her. Let's see. Let's get the likes up. Yes, please do, please do, please do. Coach Remy does fitness content. So you guys, if sometimes you're just home, you want to do some quick workout. These are like easy workouts actually that you can just do from home. So he's a very great motivating workout person. So check out his content as well if you just seen him for the first time. Let's see, I can go back up there. I want to give some shout outs here. Ty Mac and family, thanks Sarah for the good work you're doing. Yes, thank you for tuning in, Ty. Thank you. Please subscribe. Let's keep growing together. We're raised by lifting others, so that's one thing that I like. This is Sarah. Sarah. Let's see. I am Robin. I'm loving this. Hey, Robin. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was Elizabeth, I believe. Yes, and she had to leave. Jen Claude Vlogs also does like funny content, so you guys can check them out. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today, joining me and Sarah. I look forward to more of these things. Hey, Kivo liked, yes, thank you. Hey, Kivo. Kivo is an amazing African content creator as well, based in Kenya, so you guys can go give him some love. He's an amazing one. Thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna run here. It's Saturday. It's 11 a.m. And I look forward to reading your comments, your suggestions about this. But this is like more, I want to see how we can help teenage moms, because I know they go through a lot. I had a niece who had the same problem. It's not a problem, really. I don't want it to be seen as a problem. It's just a challenge along the way. It's a thing as you're growing. So how can we help them? How can we build them up? How can we tell them and show them that just because you had a child before you finished school, before you became 20, I don't know who even came up with the right age to have a child, but how can we encourage them and let them feel loved, feel welcome in society? So that's what we were just talking about today, in case you're just joining us. Hey, thanks for the shout out, Brenda. Yes, I would love to visit the US. You're coming soon, girlfriend. Let's see. Hello, amazing. Hey, Mwakazi, you are awesome. Thank you for joining in as well. Let's see. Great idea, US visit for Sarah too. Yes. Sarah has to come visit very soon. Let's see. Give her have a nice see you, my brother. Yes. So, guys, thank you again. Let's close this live. Oh my gosh, people are just like joining in. Hi, Essie. Yeah, so if you haven't, please go watch the video again. I know we had issues with the internet, but if you want to know what we're just talking about, and if you have any opinions, any suggestions on how we can help teenage moms out there, it may not just be in Uganda, but we can be talking about these things and they will be helpful to other teenage moms in the rest of the world. This is YouTube, so people search YouTube. You never know who is going to be touched by this content, or who this content is going to help out, because it's on YouTube. People will be searching for it, and people will feel encouraged by watching it. So it's just a temporary. That's right. Yes, it's not a problem. It's just a temporary situation, and people go through different temporary situations. So being pregnant as a teenager is one of those situations as well. But so how can we help out? How can we help build their mental health and mental empowerment? Are you closing? Yes, my Kazi, I'm just closing. We've been here for an hour and 15 minutes. So yes, I will play the whole video. Thank you. Please do, because I know you're amazing on those topics as well. So replay the video and give us your suggestions, your ideas. Let's help the communities together. And I look forward to reading your comments. Stay blessed. Share, subscribe if you haven't yet. Share the video. Let's spread some love here. Take care. And again, thank you everybody for joining in. Stay blessed. Don't forget to check out Sarah's channel, SALLATOURIST. I'll leave her link in the description, in the first comment. It will be pinned. So visit her channel as well and give us some support, some love. You can let her know that you came from me or from this live, but we're all together, we're sisters. So we're all doing the same thing to help and encourage other people out there. So take care, stay blessed. Bye-bye.